everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today is day 2 of my paper squishy week, and do you know what I've attempted today? A 3D paper squishy little coconut. Comes apart in 2 little parts, just like so, with the cutest little faces in between, and they're just gonna have coconut shells. I absolutely love how these have turned out, so if you want to see how I made them, then just keep on watching. In order to make your paper squishy, you're obviously going to need some paper. I link all of my paper, all of my pens, everything like that exact that I use down in the description of the video. So if you want to see the tape, the pens and the exact paper that I choose to use, you can see that down there. I actually made this template here just on a scrap piece of cardboard. It was actually from one of my baby 3 blind boxes. And the way that I created this was just by creating 8 little art shapes, joining them together at the point so that it almost created like this little fan shape. You can obviously copy the shape of my template, but I basically just visualize how a 3D semicircle would be and the curves on that, and then I just made it into a 2D shape. So I traced around my template, coloured it in with a marker pen, and then covered the whole thing in tape. What I then did was cut this out with my scissors. So what you want to do here on each of the art shape is obviously create a curve on one side and create a curve on the other. This is gonna then tape together to make your 3D shape. What I did here was did one side of the arches first and then went back in and removed the little bit in between one by one. Next, to join them all together, I then took small pieces of tape, again one section at a time, and I just created little slits in these and joined it up along the curve with the next piece. So I kind of angled it around the curve and then taped it down, and I just went piece by piece by piece until it was all joined up. Next, to get the correct size face piece, I actually just held it down on a piece of paper just so that it was nice and stretched out. Then I just sketched around that. I then just coloured in around that main circle that I drew down on the piece of paper, just slightly inside of that so that I had a nice brown edge on the inside of the coconut. I then took a small fine liner pen and drew on the cutest little face, if I do say so myself, and again I covered that in tape and just cut this out. Now, to attach the face with the back edge of the coconut husk, what I did here was just took small bits of tape, cut tabs on them and folded them over one by one whilst positioning it nice and neatly along the edge of the back of it. So just really making sure this sit nicely, and I just kept going. Let me tell you something though, you definitely need patience for this. The taping does take forever, so you want to put on a good show. I'm still watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I'm now on season 3, just to let you know. But yeah, it does take a little while. Once I had it pretty much all sealed up, I stopped, filled it with polyfill, and then just took a final piece of tape, cut some tabs in it and sealed it shut. I then repeated this whole entire process again to make the other side of the coconut, so you need to do this twice over, unless of course you only want half a coconut, then that's going to work out fine too. But for my pieces, I wanted both a top and a bottom piece to create the whole coconut. So what I did here to attach them was actually took some double-sided tape. I did cut this a little bit too big on camera, and I did go back in and make this a little bit smaller because I didn't think it would be so visible. But the way that I attached these two was just by putting a small piece of tape on one side, and this was enough to hold the 2 pieces together to kind of give that whole coconut feel. One final detail that I went in and added on was with a black acrylic paint pen. I just drew 3 little holes on the top. So with the tape there in place, you can obviously then peel them apart, stick them together, depending on how you want your paper squishy to obviously be. I like mine separate, but I do like to have the option of them together. Squishiness wise, it's quite cute, you know, they're like little mochis almost. I feel like you could use this technique to make mochi squishies, and yeah, I really like that. So definitely have a little play around with them yourself and see what you can come up with. Obviously with this shape you can make this into anything. They could be like little turtle shells or something, but I love the little coconut design on there. I just think that's so cute. I think even green and pink ones, like a nice little set with little mochi kind of packaging, would be adorable. But that's all I have for today. Hopefully you have enjoyed watching the tutorial of how I put together this 3D little coconut inspired paper squishy. Let's stick it back together. I feel like making a foam one now, but yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you again tomorrow for another paper squishy.